Okay, in this lecture we'll talk about data types. Okay, so I'll be comparing mostly this language with C because C is the language which almost every engineer will be familiar with. Okay, so in C language we have multiple data types like int, char, etc. Right? But in JavaScript we just have one data type which is var. Like the declaration of any variable will happen only with var. Okay, so how do we do it? I'm going to show it to you. Okay, so just create a new file here. Okay, and you can select 02 data types .js, and don't forget to link now the data types instead of this one. Okay, so just type 02 and data types.js. Okay, so let's go to these data types, and the way we declare any variable is by using this key called var. Okay, and var you can type any number here. Okay, so number equal to 123. Okay, so you can just give it like this, or you can type var um, string equal to 123. Okay, so this becomes string, and you can also declare any object. Object is nothing but a JSON object. Okay, wherein we have a key value pair. Okay, if you are not aware what is that, so you can have a key like this, key 1, and you can have a value like this, and then you can have a key 2 and then value 2. Okay, so this is called as key value pair. Okay, so you can access the value of this key1 by saying object.key1.value. Okay, so that's the advantage of this JSON. This is called as JSON object that you can store the variables with the key value pairs. Okay, as a key value pairs. So you can declare this JSON object or as also using var. So even arrays can be declared by using this var command. You just have to say array, and then you just have to give like 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So all these are valid. So we don't have multiple data types like array, for example, or any object, for example, or a string or str, or even number, num, int. Nothing like that. Everything is var. Every variable is var. Okay, so it is very simple. And let's try to console log these variables and see how they appear in our console. Okay, so let's give here number, and you can just click on shift alt and down arrow mark. You just have to highlight this number, shift alt and down arrow mark to be copied. Okay, so that line will copy over to the next line. So let's copy this and I'll paste it here. Okay, so and once if you are observing, I am not giving the semicolon here. So semicolon is not mandatory in the JavaScript as we have it in C. So you can give it or you need not give it. So even if you don't give it, it will work. Okay, but it is better you maintain consistency in your coding. Either you give it or not give it. Okay, but don't do both. It doesn't look good. Okay, so let's just refresh our page. This is our page which we have already opened. So just refresh it, and we see that all these values are getting logged. So that completes our test. Okay, so this is how they appear in the log. Okay, so as I told, like you just practice this much. Since it is expected that you already know the programming, let's not go into the details, right? So just have this much knowledge, just practice this much, and that should be fine for you to get onboarded to the JavaScript world. Okay, so yeah, so let's proceed further.